Hey everybody, Greg with Shifter Journey. Today we got a couple cool products to talk to you about from ALLPOWERS. They did send us these at no charge to test out. I'm going to go over a camp scenario and how we would use it and tell you about the product. So they did send us the R1500 Power Station and also their 400 watt solar panel that's portable. So the power station itself here, I'm excited about it. It's 1152 watt hours. So before, when we were setting up the truck camper, which we're still in the works of figuring out what's going to work best for it, we were using two separate power stations that were smaller because we didn't have enough outlets on them, or we really just didn't have a way to set it all up or have one that was big enough to run everything we need. This one actually adds up to just barely less than the two we were using before, but we were only charging with a 200 watt panel, so if we're charging with a 400 watt panel and not going crazy, we should be just fine. So the unit itself has some features on it. If this is flashing on your screen, it's because it's an LED screen. But basically over here you see we're at 83% power on it. Have no watts going in, 55 watts going out because we're running the IceCo fridge over here right now. And it says at this rate we have 14 hours of use left before it dies. So obviously your fridge isn't going to run non-stop for 14 hours, so it's going to go much longer than that. We have 4 AC outlets on it down here, and they have a pure sine wave inverter that runs 1800 watts constant, which we're at 50, so we're never going to get there. Has a 3000 watt surge, so if you were going to run something pretty big, so I did a test with a rotary cutoff wheel. It was running like 900 watts instant, no problem whatsoever. So if you're running some bigger stuff, that is an option with this. And then up here you have 2 USB-Cs on your DC's outputs. USB-C 100 watts, and then 2 USB-A, 18 watt. So 100 watt for fast charge on your phone. So you can, we can plug in multiple items. So we got our phone plug-in, charge there. That says on mine, it says that's fast charging 28 minutes through there. If we go into USB-C 100, I don't know if this is a power cable, strong power cable or not. Got to turn on the DC switch. And it's bright out, so I can't tell if I lit it up or not. Okay, and so that is super fast charging, 25 minute. So because of the 100 watt, and then USB-A would be 18 watt. And then if you just want to be cool, there are 2 15 watt wireless chargers up top, and that one says 37 minutes on that. So multiple options to charge devices. And then also on your DC you have a standard 12 volt cigarette style outlet. Alright, so that's the outlets on there. On one end here you have an AC inlet cord. Charges from 0 to 80% in 40 minutes. So real quick charge to get you most of the way there. But for us, good thing about that, we can plug in and then plug into our truck in the bed to charge it while we're driving. So we will do a through charge. We'll be charging while we're driving and then have output going into our fridge. That's always running. We turn the truck off, it'll just still be going off of this. So if we plug the fridge direct into that, we turn the truck off, the fridge turns off. So that's a way to keep it going. And then over there is your solar input, and then it has an AC overload protection here, but solar input and then your AC input. And on the flip end of things, if you're you know, looking to run a bunch of stuff or go much longer, maybe if your power goes out at home, something like that, down on this end you have 2 ports that give you the option to expand the battery on it. So backup batteries. We probably aren't going to need to do that for travel by any means, but you know, maybe if we want to do it at home, yeah, not a bad idea. All right, so let's show you this 400 watt panel that they sent. Now this thing is a beast. You got 2 clips on here, and then let's see. All right, I'm gonna try and do this gracefully. Start on one end. I'm gonna open it up, and then you just kind of keep peeling back and flipping these out as you go. And there you go, that's 400 watts. So I'm going to need to shift it a little to try and get it into full sun here. Put that up, just like so. And then on the back you got this nice kind of dry zipper, which has the cord in it. And plug that in there. And then we're going to be charging here in a minute. See what we're getting. We got some clouds about to come by. Still at 0. All right, there we go. It's going to start to kick up. We'll come back to that in a second because it just works its way up. So I'm going to show you what we would do to set up the camper. As I said, we have the fridge running, and in here we have a couple items that we like to run. So normally I would have the power station in, but I will keep it out there for the demonstration. So this one is an adapter USB-C. That runs our lights. So I don't know if you'll be able to see them, and they probably look like they're flashing on there, but the whole perimeter of the camper has dimmable lights. So we can run them. And then on this 12 volt cigarette lighter style, we have, wait for the beep, our max air fan to keep our air flowing. So if we go max lights, max air, max fridge, we are putting out 148 watts, and we are currently not in full sun, bringing in 350 watts. So we are ahead by 200 watts currently. So all in all, we're gonna be able to run everything we need for pretty much, hopefully, an infinite amount of time. Yeah, so I think that covers most of it. If you have any questions, leave them below. We are excited to keep testing this out and see how it integrates with our camping. Thanks for watching.